What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Sunshine Way. I am your lovely host, Kaya, and welcome back to my channel. So, excuse my appearance of what I'm looking like. Today, I am 39 weeks pregnant, y'all, and I honestly thought I wouldn't be making this video or making any video at 39 weeks, okay? If y'all watched my last video, then you know I tried my hardest. When I say hardest to get him out and he ain't moving, it don't make no sense. I literally, for like the past, honestly, since I hit third trimester, I really was saying like, oh, I'm gonna come at 38 weeks. I didn't know if it was gonna be 38 weeks in 2 days, 38 weeks even, almost 38 weeks, 5 days. I didn't know, but I said 38. Today I'm at 39. Sir, what is you doing? Just go straight into how I feel about pregnancy overall. Honestly, I keep telling everybody, I'm like, even though I'm 39 weeks today, I'm like, I'm not tired of being pregnant because, like, God blessed me with a really good pregnancy. Like, for the most part, like, of course, I've had some pain. Of course, I've had some inconvenience. Of course, I've been fatigued and all that stuff. So it's not like I haven't had, like, no existence of anything. But, like, for the most part, it's been an easy, chill pregnancy. And I make a joke and I'm like, God, no, I needed an easy pregnancy because all the mess that I went through to even get to this point was traumatic. So I just needed a good pregnancy. So I'm not even tired of being pregnant. I really enjoy being pregnant and stuff like that. My sense of urgency as far as like, I'm ready to have this baby, I'm ready to have this baby. It's not because I'm uncomfortable or because anything of that sort. It's more of like, I'm ready to meet him. Like, I see, midday tired. I'm ready to meet him. I'm ready to experience what life will be once he get here. I'm ready to see what he look like and see how me and my husband mix together. I'm ready to see, you know, I'm just ready to be. Okay, because I'm a mother. Okay, I've been a mother, but I'm really a mother at this point. So that's how I feel about pregnancy. I feel like for the most part, it's just been such a blessing. I feel like when you go through certain trials, even if I was to be like super sick, I would still feel overly grateful and overly blessed that God like granted me the opportunity to carry life and to grow life inside of me, and that I just counted a huge honor and a huge blessing. And I counted a huge blessing that God even blessed me with him, you know what I'm saying? And you know that God, you know, specifically place him inside my womb, this child with this personality, with this face, with this whatever. I feel super blessed. And I don't know, like, I'm super excited to see how my husband do with a son. This is his first son, so I'm just excited to see, like, you know, how he interact with the boy, and I don't know how that changes and grows him as far as like his fatherhood journey and being a father. And so I'm excited about that. As far as my third trimester recap, I should have been making a list, but in the third trimester, I did not know. In the third trimester, I gained majority of my weight, pretty much all my weight. For the first 2 trimesters, totally, I gained maybe 6 to 8 pounds, maybe. And then towards this third trimester, I've gained at least 25 pounds. So total, right as of right now, I've gained 32 pounds. And I'm like, where? Because y'all, my shirts, I'm still like, my belly is hanging low, but like I got a big pregnant stomach. But for the most part, like I can still fit all of my clothes, besides like in my stomach waist area. But for the most part, like on my arms, my shoulders, my back, everything else, like my clothes still fit. So I'm like, where is this weight coming from? And my doctor, she was like, well, you're gonna lose a good bit of it because one, you're gonna pull back, and two, like, she was like, you're growing a human, it's fine. I'm like, girl, 32 pounds over the course of like 3 months is wow to me. And she just like wasn't really getting my flow, and I'm like, lady, this is crazy. But yeah, so I've gained 32 pounds. She also saying it's fluid. I don't know if y'all can tell, but my face is a little bit puffy. My hands are puffy as well. And then my feet and my ankles are like puffy. They've been keeping an eye on it, so I'm good. I promise. I've been keeping an eye on it, so everything is good. But yeah, like, I've been getting some extra fluid, some extra puffiness going on. As well as my stomach has gotten a lot of fluid. As far as like what I've been craving, I haven't been craving anything, cravings or anything. I have been feeling him get lower. Like, it's so weird, but I can actually feel him moving, like beneath, like inside my pelvic area. I can feel him, I guess, like nudging his head, or maybe he put his hands and playing with his face or something like that, but I can feel him like down. So that's a pretty interesting feeling. He's definitely been kicking it up in my ribs, like real bad. Let's see, sleep wise, I've dealt with, like, my acid reflux has got even worse. I talked about that on my last video, just like a little bit at the end, but like, I dealt with some acid reflux or reflux, I don't know. But I've been eating like half an apple or some apples, like a raw apple, like a whole apple, every night before I go to bed, and that has tremendously, like, I'm like 95%, like, has taken away my acid reflux, which has been wonderful. Because y'all, waking up with like throw up and acid from your stomach wasting out in your throat and burning your throat, you can't get no sleep with that. I haven't really had any heartburn though. It's been mostly like that acid wasting back up. And then so yeah, the apple has helped with that tremendously. Other than that, I mean, my pelvic area hurts when I have to flip from one side to another. Pretty much, I used to be able to like sleep extendedly for a long time on one side, but throughout the night I was like half and half. It's like an hour or two on one side and an hour on the other. My right side is still my favorite to lay on, but I still have to flip back and forth because it just, after a while, it gets like stiff and uncomfortable. So that's that. Like I said, I have had some swelling in my feet and things like that. I pretty much been walking a mile for the past, like, I say past 3 weeks, maybe a month, but really the past like 3 weeks I've been walking like at least a mile. But this week I kicked it up to, because I was really trying to get him out 38 weeks. I kicked it up to 6 laps in my neighborhood, which is about 1.5 miles, and so we'll see how that go. I don't know, but that's pretty much how that's been going. Now let's talk about how I feel about giving birth. Like, alright, so I'm finally at home and finally sitting down. But how do I feel about giving birth? I definitely have like some nervousness, but I feel like it's more of like nervous excitement, or like nervous, don't know what to expect type thing, or like don't know what's coming. I have been educating myself as much as I can on birth. I've been educating myself on the various ways that things could go. I've been educating myself on how to be an advocate for myself, and also, you know, talking with my husband about being an advocate. So I feel confident, and I've been praying pretty much my whole 3rd trimester to have good nurses and good midwives, and if a doctor has to get in the midst, good doctor with like good energy, good bedside manner, really care about me and my baby's safety and health first, and not on their own agenda. I pray that God be in the midst, in the atmosphere, and so I feel prepared, but I also have been like realistic with myself, like expectation that things could go various different ways and things could not go how I want them to go. And I also been praying that God help me be okay emotionally, mentally, and physically if things do not go the way that I desire them to go or picture them going. And just for me to have confidence and courage in whichever way that it goes, you know what I'm saying? To like keep moving, keep pushing. So that's pretty much where I'm at with things. And I'm glad I'm having the chance to record this video prior to me giving birth, because I probably gonna look back at this and be like, girl, you had no idea. But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel open-minded. I feel confident. I just feel confident that everything's gonna be all right, no matter which way it goes or, you know, things happen. And I also feel like I need to be able to free myself of any like super high expectations or anything like that. And I also been like watching a lot of labor and delivery, and I'm talking about raw, unfiltered, no epidural or induction or C-section. Like I've been watching multiple labor and delivery videos just so I can put myself in that mindset, in that space of what things could look like, what things might feel like. And I've watched some really raw videos, okay? And when I tell you raw, I'm talking about every time I close my eyes, I can see the baby coming out. Yeah. But but I also feel like that's just helping me be more realistic, you know, since this is my first like experience. So like being really realistic with myself. But only thing I'm really like extremely nervous about that it honestly is tearing for some reason. But my midwife has talked to me and she's like super confident, and I've been trying to do everything I can to make sure everything gets ripened and flexible down there. So we'll see what happens. But I'm just really excited to meet him, and I feel like that's something that's I'm gonna try to keep in the forefront of my mind. Like, you about to meet him, you about to meet him, you about to meet him, you about to meet him. And that's gonna help me push forward into what I'm expecting. But yeah, that's pretty much like where I'm at. We have everything ready. I'm just like, but there's nothing else to do but wait for him to come. Like, got family members calling me, friends calling me, strangers talking to me. It just don't even matter. Everybody like, where he at? And I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, that's pretty much it, okay? That's my third trimester recap. That's how I felt about being pregnant, and that is how I feel about birth. And I just feel like an understanding, okay? I don't think it's going to be butterflies and rainbows and roses and stuff. I think I have a real understanding of what is going to take place. That's what I feel like. The only thing that I physically can't prepare for is how bad my contractions will be and how high my pain tolerance will be, and you know that. But I've learned a lot of things, and I'm trusting God, I'm trusting myself, and I spoke to my midwife and my husband, and we're gonna see. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you tap the notification bell so you can be notified every time your girl upload. And remember, be humble, be inspiring, be kind, y'all, and don't forget to shine. I see y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye.